Hey everyone, my name is Paul from Fried Candle and this is a day in the life of an indie game developer. Today I have a nice day ahead. The weather outside is actually pretty good, so I'm going to take some advantage of that. But also I have a day off, so I can do some work on my game. And I just want to show you how my day is like. When I went on YouTube earlier this week, I saw a ton of people doing the day in the lives or weekend in the lives of a game developer. So I thought, why not try it myself? First, some general things. You may have seen that my channel name now is Fried Candle instead of Paul Things. About a year ago, I changed all my social handles to Fried Candle because I wanted to have my gaming persona or my gaming alias being Fried Candle, but my YouTube was still Paul Things, which is my old username, my old gamer tag. So I changed it to Fried Candle. Now it's Fried Candle everywhere. So it's at Fried Candle at Twitter, Fried Candle at YouTube, at Fried Candle at Instagram. Everywhere it's just Fried Candle. Way easier. With that out of the way, let me show you what I did on Monday. Okay, so I updated the main menu. Now you can swipe horizontally to switch between different game modes. I didn't actually make any other game modes yet, just to make it more clear that you can choose between two. I made the one blue, so it's more distinguishable. To achieve this, I used a plugin called Screen Swipe from Brogan89, which is really easy to use. The cool thing is that it's just a component with a ton of options, and you can actually choose your own swipe ease in or ease out. So as you can see, if I swipe it, it shakes a little bit when the animation ends. This is really nice because I tried to do this by myself, but it just didn't really work. And I didn't really want to put in more time because if someone already made it, just use theirs. Okay, so the first new game mode I'm going to work on will be the obstacle run. So there will be obstacles on your course, and if you run on the obstacles, it will either slow you down or stop the movement completely. I'm not sure which of the two it will be. Let's jump into that. Okay, what I did so far is add a real basic version of the obstacle. So there are these cloud. I didn't have any other sprite I could use at the time. So let's say you're running and you step on one of those. You see the velocity is stopped. This is a way to slow down the player, so you need to step somewhere else and run. So let's say you start running. Okay, they're pretty easy to avoid. Okay, so I probably need to make them larger, but the basic functionality works, so that's fine by me. Okay, I've been working on some obstacles now. As you guys can see in the time-lapse, I made a water pool and a plank over it. So yeah, that's what this is. Over here I just duplicated it twice to make it longer. It doesn't look really nice. But yeah, it was just for testing purposes to see how big stuff should be for it to be effective. Because if it's only a really small obstacle, you can just walk over it and you wouldn't even notice it. So they need to be quite large. Another thing I found is that if let me play the game for this. The obstacles come by very fast. You hardly have no time to react to them, which feels almost like a rage game or something. Just throw things at the player and see how they react. But I don't like that, so I think I'm going to do some sort of way to know beforehand when obstacles are coming. So what I thought of doing was, as you can see here, I put more triangles and diamond thingies near the plank, so it draws the player to the center, but still it's way too fast for players to see, so I think I'm going to just make a big triangle shaped brown thing to guide the player to the center of the screen, so they walk in the center. The player wouldn't be the first one to run here, so there would be footsteps already and stuff, and the ground would be broken up by other potential runners. And yeah, the same goes for this one. I could just make a triangle like to the right side of the screen in this case, or the left side if it's the other one, just to guide the player a little bit so it doesn't feel unfair for the player. As you guys also saw in the time lapse, I made two versions. I first made a flowy one, but then I thought back to the triangles I made because it's kind of stylized, so I just thought, oh, maybe I can do the stylized water too, and I really liked it. So I think everything in my game is going to be really angular and with 45-degree angles. I think that looks pretty cool. The thing is that with the running track it's really bright orange, but now it's sort of muted brown, and I'm not sure if I like that. That's why the plank is really bright orange in this. Just it's like a wink back to the previous scene. But yeah, I'm not sure if I like it. So maybe the colors will change, but as of right now, it looks okay. And I think with the motion blur it looks pretty cool. So yeah, I think it looks okay. Oh, that's strange. Okay, that's something I need to fix. Also, one thing I want to do is randomize the obstacles. So every X amount of meters there will be one obstacle, but you don't know which one it is, so you cannot really learn the track because it's different every time. Right now for testing I just throw them in to see how they work, but later I will make it random. But now it's almost 2 o'clock, so I'm going to get some lunch. Okay, so I just ate my lunch, and don't worry, I put another shirt on because it's really hot outside. Or not really hot, but the weather is really nice. But I got rudely interrupted by some contractor my landlord hired to put in a new washing machine. So we got a new washing machine because ours broke down a week ago. So we had to do with no washing for 1 week. So all my clothes smell bad. So now I can finally wash again. So that's pretty nice. It's almost 4 now. I need to be at the barber in around an hour, so I need to leave in half an hour, maybe a little later. But during my break, as always, I was watching some YouTube videos, and I wanted to highlight a channel I've been really loving lately. It's called Mix and Jam, and it's basically a channel about recreating stuff from other games in Unity. So he made the Dead Eye effect from Red Dead, or the stasis room from Breath of the Wild, which is his newest video. And it's really cool to see how he tackles things and how he does the things he does. There was also one other thing that kind of came up this week. Last week I got an email from the Google Play Store telling me your app Shuriken is removed from the Play Store because you didn't provide a privacy policy. And around 2 days later I got the same email for my new beta game, Touch Runner, or that's what it's called right now. So I was like, okay, how am I going to fix it? Then I found this guy who made a app privacy policy generator, which is super easy to use. You just fill in a few things and then you have a privacy policy. So it's really nice. I'll leave the link to it in the description down below, because if you ever want to do anything on Google, you need to have a privacy policy, because otherwise your app will be either rejected or removed from the store. Holy smokes, the sun. Okay, let's go to the barber. And just like that, all my hair is gone. Before I get back to work, first I'm going to get some food. Okay, I'm back with my food, and I got some French fries and a veggie burger, a tomato veggie burger, and a pineapple mango milkshake, I think. I'm not sure, I think it's pineapple mango. Okay, I just ate my dinner. So yeah, let's tie it all together and make sure every menu goes to the right game. Okay, so I fixed the menus, so everything should work now. Let's take a look. This is fixed now. It's a little slow. I think I'm going to look into how to asynchronously load this scene while the other scene is playing. I was trying that, but it didn't work really, so I'm going to look into that. Okay, I updated this screen a little bit to show the best time for each game. It doesn't work now, it's just a placeholder, but it will be later. So yeah, if you play this game, it's just a normal run game, the 100-meter dash. If I press quit, I go back. And now I can also play this game. Really nice. I still need to remove the 2 lines because they aren't really necessary in this game. This and maybe more will be in the next beta version. Okay, I think this has been enough work for today. It's almost 10 PM, so for the rest of the night I'm going to play some games. I started playing Rise of the Tomb Raider and I really like it, so I'm going to play that. Just like that, last night I forgot to end the video. So if you like this video, please smash the like button. Subscribe if you're new and want to see more. And you can hit the notification bell to be notified when I upload a new video. And I will see you all next week. Bye.